Hey guys, this is Guy4 bringing you another episode of Let's Play Pokemon FireRed. In the last part, I asked you to choose whether you wanted to see Cycling Road or Silence Bridge, and if you are watching this video, you chose Silence Bridge. Before I begin, my Lapras is now level 36. That is a result of having recorded Cycling Road first and then battling those trainers off screen. But that is the only mention I shall make to having recorded that one first. Otherwise, I will pretend as if I were doing this one first. So, last time, Lavender Town music, and heading out. So, most of the trainers on this route I have already battled, so even if they see me, it won't matter. There is nothing of importance in that gatehouse. I cannot surf yet, so I cannot get out to that item. And I can head straight down since I've already did all this stuff. If you're wondering, these trainers just have mostly base level water Pokemon. So here we have Snorlax, and if you use the Pokeflute, which we got in Pokemon Tower, Snorlax will wake up and attack in a grumpy rage. So this Snorlax is level 30, like the other Snorlax. There are two, and since you get the Pokeflute in Pokemon Tower, you can proceed immediately from Pokemon Tower to Fuchsia City as the game intended. But as I have explained, I prefer to go to Saffron City first. And Yon will put Shiva to sleep, since it's been 2 turns since I chose to, or since it was used on me. I'm going to switch out to Anton quickly here, so that I can put this Snorlax to sleep and make it waste the Chesto Berry that I believe it is holding. Indeed, Chesto Berry. And it also knows Snore, so even if it's asleep, it can still attack. But I will have it asleep for the purpose of being able to catch it. So Vine Whip should not take it out. That hardly did anything at all, actually. Even though I won't have a status inflicted, I'd rather have it in red health than have it asleep for trying to catch it. And I have a bunch of Ultra Balls, so I will try one of those. And 1, 2, 3, and caught it. So, I got a Snorlax, I will not nickname it. And if you use the item finder, where Snorlax was, in the exact spot, you cannot just search the spot, you must use the item finder, you will get leftovers, which restore 1/16 of your total HP at the end of each turn. I had other leftovers that are currently being held by Lapras, and I will give these ones to Mr. Mime because he's not holding an item. And 2 of my Pokemon are asleep, and I'd rather not use items to wake them up, so I will meet you right back here. Okay, and I'm back. So while Cycling Road focuses on getting to Fuchsia City quickly, Silence Bridge instead features many trainers. And this house, I'm the fishing guru's younger brother. I simply love fishing, I can't bear to go without. Tell me, do you like to fish? Sure. Grand, I like your style. I think we can be friends. Take this and fish, young friend. And you get the Super Rod, which is actually the best rod. I have not gotten the good rod yet, but the Super Rod is very helpful. And if you catch big Magikarp, you can show them to him and get stuff for it. But I have a Magikarp already, and I don't feel like getting it and showing it to him. So, even though Lapras is my lowest level Pokemon still, I'm going to put Anton in front because I want to get Anton to evolve, and that won't happen until it learns Razor Leaf at level 44. So I will be using Anton for the majority of this route. I also taught Anton cut because I needed to cut stuff down, and I wanted him to know at least 2 types of moves, and since the only attacking move I had was Vine Whip, if grass didn't work well, I had nothing that I could do. So I decided cut would be fine. It does learn slam at like level 50 something, but I don't want to wait that long to evolve into Victory Bell, so cut seemed like a better idea. And if I decide I want to get rid of it, the move deleter is finally coming up in Fuchsia City, where I can get rid of HM moves. Fortunately, electric-type moves are not very effective against grass types, so Anton is resisting this quite nicely. And Electrode is down. But I don't like being paralyzed, so even though it's just one battle, I'll meet you right back here. Okay, and I'm back. And I thought I would mention, just because I want Anton to evolve soon, does not mean I'm going to show every battle between here and Fuchsia, but it also does not mean that I'm not going to avoid all of them. For example, I will cut out this battle. Okay, and that trainer was saying he was looking for a Moonstone, which, if you've been following along, you have 3 of the 4 possible to get in this game, which are needed to evolve Clefairy, Jigglypuff, and the second form of both of the Nidoran families. And this guy has Magikarp, level 24, so it definitely should have evolved into a Gyarados by now. But since it's just Magikarp, it doesn't have a flying subtype, which means that Vine Whip will be super effective. Sadly, it's Magikarp, so I don't get a lot of experience. And since I didn't mention it, Anton did grow to level 39 in that last battle. And Fisherman Andrew is already done. He's bad. There's a new Pokemon that I want to catch in this patch of grass real quick. Let's just abandon that. I will come back when I have one. Okay, and I'm back. No particular reason I wanted to abandon that, just for the Pokedex. I can get past both of those people easily. And then this is a double battle. I guess I'll show that one off. At least I thought it was a double battle. I suppose it's not. They're just 2 people who happen to be standing right next to each other. I'll use Cut since neither of them are super effective, and Cut has more uses. Less backtracking to heal. And there goes Clefairy. And next is Meowth. And it's using Payday, which scatters coins about. That's the only way you can get money in battles outside of trainer battles. You can have a Meowth use Payday, and coins will be scattered that you pick up at the end of the battle. And having a Meowth use Payday on you does not make you lose money. And there's the other beauty. It's so much simpler if I could have battled them both at the same time. But I guess since they're not double battles, Anton gets all the experience. So, that much good comes out of it at least. There's a Pikachu. I don't know if Vine Whip is a contact move, but I know for a fact Cut is, and I'm not sure about Vine Whip, so I'll hopefully... obviously, Vine Whip is a contact move, because the static took effect and paralyzed me. But either way, still took down the Pikachu. I did a fair bit of experience for that. This is Rattata. I didn't mean to Vine Whip it, but that's alright. And this will be level 40, maybe? Not quite. Do need to heal up though. Do I have any paralyzed heals? That'd be the simplest way to get rid of this. I do not. I don't want to use my full heal at the moment. But I should have some berries that... Yes, I have a couple cherry berries. I can use one of those instead. And because it's not hurt a full 80, I'll go ahead and burn one of these super potions. And there we go. I can actually easily avoid that trainer. There's a hidden item. I guess it's on the other side of that sign. Go ahead and battle this trainer right now. Apparently this person has cute Pokemon. You can judge for yourself whether Pidgey is cute. I certainly say that Pidgey's evolved forms are majestic. I'm not sure if I'd call Pidgey cute. It looks upset. But Anton grew to level 40. And another Pidgey. And another cut, another Pidgey down. And now Pidgeotto. And Pidgeotto is just awesome. But the cut does not quite finish it, but I went first that time since I guess it didn't use quick attack. And that's a lot more experience. And Meowth. I like cats. Meowth is certainly cute. But Picnicker Gwen is defeated. Good going, you totally won. And let's see if I can get to that item without fighting anyone. I know there's an item around here. Look to the left of that post. I know that that's hinting at a hidden item. Right here? Right here? Seriously, where is it? Item finder. Left from the character's point of view? I don't know. I'm gonna register it for a moment to make sure that I'm looking in the right spot. That's telling me this way. Still to the left. Down. Right here. That's where it should be. There's an item right here. I'm sure there is. But for some reason I cannot pick it up. Oh, there we go. PP up. Alright, and this trainer's in the way at the moment. He's a bird keeper, but I think Anton can handle whatever Pokemon he throws at anyway. More Pidgey. Anton has already proved himself against Pidgey, though if I use Vine Whip that doesn't help. Fortunately I got a critical hit, so it will not hinder me greatly. And sending up Pidgeotto. Slow down for just a moment and use Cut instead. And Whirlwind would have blown me out, but it failed. So the Cut will take down the Pidgeotto. And if his other Pokemon is a Spearow, I'm confident that... Rather, if his other Pokemon is a Fearow, I am confident that Anton will level up in this battle, otherwise I'm not quite sure. And it is a Fearow, so that should be plenty of experience. Having some issues with my microphone here. Alright. And another Cut will finish off the Fearow. And Anton did in fact grow to level 41. I think it's 3 more levels until Razor Leaf. But I don't mind Anton getting to a much higher level than all my other Pokemon if it means evolving. So I cannot go that way. I guess this is kind of a maze, but you should be able to figure your way around fairly quickly. And now on Route 14, you can avoid those trainers fairly easily. There are trainers along here, but they're also pretty easy to avoid. I believe this now is a double battle. Yes. Twins Kiri and Jan. Send out Charmander and Squirtle. I will have Anton Vine Whip, and I will have Baloo just go ahead and scratch. Squirtle protected, so the Vine Whip will not hurt it. And Charmander decides to lower our speed. Or at least Baloo's speed, because Scary Face only works on one. So try that Vine Whip again. It still succeeded in protecting. But the Charmander does faint. Bye. A little bit of experience. And again, try Vine Whipping. Of course. Protect's chance of succeeding fails when used repeatedly, so there was a very small chance it was going to succeed the third time in a row. And the twins are gone. And there's a couple more bikers over here. And he said he got these off of some loser. I hope he doesn't mean those Pokemon. Though, he is using the Pokemon of losers. I say that after just a couple videos ago I was saying how impressed I was with coughing and wheezing. But since Anton is part poison type, any attempts they make to poison me will be unsuccessful, so that is good. Just keep cutting away. And honestly, I think Vine Whip and Cut, once Anton became a Victory Bell, would be powerful enough. But especially in the case of Vine Whip, having only 10 uses on the move is, at least in my opinion, an issue. I like to have moves with more uses than that when I'm with whatever Pokemon I'm using. So that's my main reason for going for Razor Leaf. Because if it was purely power based, I could just use a TM for Giga Drain and be done with it. But that has even less uses than Vine Whip, because I think it has 5. And then of course there's always the possibility of using PP up to increase the times I can use it, but those are rare to come by, and I'd like to save those until all of my Pokemon have their final movesets. Anyway, there, Anton grew to level 42, and is learning Razor Leaf now. Excellent. So Razor Leaf, while having slightly less accuracy, has 25 uses. And I'm going to go ahead and just get rid of Vine Whip. So Anton now knows Razor Leaf, and we're going to get an evolution in this episode. But now that Anton has gotten to the level I wanted him to be at, it's time for Lapras to come back out and continue on its quest to reach equal levels with everyone else. And there are its leftovers in effect, restoring 1/16 of its HP. Rounded up, fortunately. And Biker Ernest. Actually, I think it's rounded down, now that I think about it. And if I have my Leaf Stone still with me, which I'm pretty sure I do, yes, it is time for Anton to reach his final evolution. As Zelda Reded's wished, so it is done. Victory Bell for the win indeed. So now my entire team is at its final evolutionary stage. None of these 6 Pokemon can evolve again. So let's go ahead and put Lapras at the front and continue on to Fuchsia City. I'll avoid all the trainers from here on that I can, so as to get there quickly, and I'll just battle them off screen, as I have been doing. There are many items on this route, especially along the top path up there. But you can get those on your own. There's another Venonat, and I'll just run away this time because I already got one. And if you come up stairs at this guardhouse, you can see one of Professor Oak's aides is here. And if you have complete data on 50 species, you get the experience share. So, between this video and the last one, I evolved a bunch of Pokemon by using the switching method of training lower level Pokemon in order to get enough Pokemon in my Pokedex so I could get the item that would make that very task easier. You can put the experience share on any Pokemon and they will get half of the experience from the battle. But as all of my Pokemon with me are at a decent enough level, I will not use that. Very short Route 15, and here we are in Fuchsia City. And to get to the Pokemon Center, you have to come around this way. Also the way to get to the gym. But I will explore Fuchsia City in full in the next part. So I will see you guys then.